Hi, this is Monty from Mopart Vehicles, and this is one of our detailed vehicle appraisals on one of our newly acquired cars. This is our CLK240 Elegance. It's quite a high specification car. I'll go through that with you briefly. Now, the reasons we tend to do these videos is all about trust, integrity, honesty. We tell you everything about a car, good, bad, indifferent. Now, these videos do tend to take about 10 minutes long. Now, I'm starting to lose the light a little bit, so I'll be as quickly as possible. So I'll briefly go around the car, tell you a little bit about it, and then we'll do a slightly more in detail view around the vehicle as well inside. Okay, so as I mentioned, it's a CLK240. It's 170 horsepower, automatic transmission, 5-speed automatic. Now, it's the pre-facelift. In 2006 they did facelift the car. This is the pre-facelift. Now, in terms of specification on this car, it's got it's a slightly sporty suspension because it's got the sort of avant-garde wheels on it. So they're not the standard wheels you'll get on the Elegance. They're an upgrade when you ordered your car from Mercedes-Benz. You've got heated seats, parking sensors front and rear, navigation. You've got wood and leather trim steering wheel. And you've also got keyless go, which is quite a rare option to have, and bi-xenon headlamps. Again, very, very rare. They were optional. You know, you tended to get more avant-garde than you did get Elegances, so to have one with a xenon light is quite rare as well. Okay, now this registration number will go with the car. That's how we purchased it, so this will go to the new owner as well. Okay, so please feel free to do any checks on the car. Now, it's previously had an MOT done. It was done prior to ownership by Mopart Vehicles. This was done by the previous owner. Okay, so it wasn't done by us at all, but we'll be servicing the vehicle before it leaves. It's got approximately, from memory, about 8 service stamps in the book, 7 or 8 service stamps in total in the book. It's in obsidian black, so metallic black, with the beige leather interior. Now, please feel free to read any reviews that you'll have on Mopart Vehicles. They'll all be about me. Some customers will mention Monty, some may not, but they're all about me. And I'll tell you everything about this car, good, bad, indifferent, warts and all, the whole lot, okay? Now, it is a 2005. It has covered just over 113,500 miles. So please, 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 when you come to view this car, it's not going to be brand new. There are going to be a few chips, there are going to be stone chips here and there, a few little scratches. It's a black car, which is incredibly hard to keep looking absolutely mint, but it has done 113,500 miles. I'll have them on the internet with 114 because I will use this car. I'll drive it, so it's just to make sure everything is working, everything's fine. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll start off on the driver's side at front. Now, it looks like the tyres have all been changed. They're not sort of, normally you'll have Continentals, Michelin's, Bridgestones. I think these are just a sort of cheaper alternative, but they've all been changed. They're all approximately 6 to 7 millimeters front and rear. So what we'll do, we'll start off on this corner here. Now, as I mentioned, it's black. It's going to have a few little stone chips here and there that have been touched up. I will try and show them. It's quite hard in this sort of light, but let me just try and see if I can pick up some reflections. Now, if you look down the side of the car, hopefully you can pick up the reflections. I'll do this really nice and slow. It is all really, really nice and shiny, nice and bright. No dulling of paintwork. Okay, you're going to have 1 or 2 little trolley dents here and there, but nothing major, absolutely nothing major at all. So hopefully you can pick up the reflections on the other cars. So as I mentioned about the tyres, are all in good nick. Now, it looks like the wheels have been recently refurbished, nothing to do with us. So all the wheels, there's no nicks in any of them at all. Okay, and again you've got the Elegance badge on there. Folding mirrors, heated mirrors on this car. So just open her up inside here. Looks like somewhere along the line again, previous owner or something like that has probably had the steering wheel. I think the leather was starting to wear, so that's been recolonised or repainted, not too sure. Okay, now on the door panel, I will show you there's a couple of nicks out of the speaker cover. Very hard. If I can get one of these, I certainly will get one, put one on the car if I get an opportunity to. But again, the reasons behind that is these seat belts here, they don't always retract back as quick. People have them hanging down there. You slam the door, you break them on the speaker cover. Okay, it's really nice in here. Again, it's cream. It's not going to look brand new. You know, there are going to be, you know, some signs of age because it is 12 years of age, but it does look fantastic. So you've got your navigation, your command, you've got your keyless go, press button on the top of the gear lever, you've got the buttons on the doors as well. Okay, as I mentioned, heated seats, and you have got a CD changer in the glove box. Okay, nice wood trim on the doors. Let's try and go down here as well. Apologies, yeah, we are desperately losing the light. If I do get an opportunity, because the car's going to leave me and then go to my prep team so they can give the car a once over, check it over, do a service, etc. So if I do get an opportunity, I will do another video. Okay, so you've got rear parking sensors. Don't know if you can pick that up on the rear bumper. Again, you're going to have a few little stone chips here and there, but again, nothing, you know, really untoward. Let's open the boot for you. Let's come back. You can pick up the size of the boot. There is a compartment in the back when the roof goes down, which is this section up here. Okay, when the roof is up, you can raise that and it gives you a bit more room in the boot. Around here as well. And let's just jot down just to try and give you some more reflections. Again, you can see there's really good reflections coming off the side of the car. All lovely. Okay, and nothing, no kind of scuffs or bad damage or anything like that on here. Again, good tread on the tyres, and again, there's no scuffing on the alloy wheels because they've been recently refurbished. Now, there is a couple of little dents on the wheel arch just about here. I don't know if you're going to be able to pick them up if I move it. I doubt if my dent man's going to be able to get these removed, to be fair, but I just wanted to point them out because if you look at the pictures, you wouldn't see any of that on the car, and this is the reason why we show it to customers, point them out. Okay, again, lots of really good tread on the tyres. Alloy wheels, all really good, no scuffs on that. Now, it has still got its original Mercedes-Benz screen. Now, one thing you may not be able to pick up, you might do if I move it this way, there's a slight bit of scuffing from maybe an old wiper blade or something like that on the windscreen. Again, you sort of notice it more on the outside than you would do when you're actually sitting inside the car, but again, just want to point that out to you. Now, I mentioned it's got over 113,500 miles, which really for Mercedes-Benz is nothing. I spent over 10 years working for the company, incredibly passionate about Mercedes-Benz, love them to bits. Now, the worst part of this car is probably, you're going to say, the front end. It's going to be the bumper, it's going to be the bonnet. That's probably where most of the stone chips are going to be. As we're losing the light, we're also getting a few little raindrops, which is absolutely great. Okay, let me just scoot round the side again. And I'll just show you inside the passenger side as well. There you go. You can have a look at that as well. Hopefully you can see the condition of the seats. No real bad kind of tearing or anything like that. You're going to have a few slight wearing around here, but that's to be expected again with this lighter interior. And you've got the back of the seats there. Okay. Hopefully that's given you enough view of the car. Now, in terms of engines, these have got 240. Sorry, they're listed as a 240. They're actually a 2.6 litre V6 engine producing 170 horsepower. Incredibly under stress, this engine. Oh my god, it's, you know, 2.6. I mean, you get 160 horsepower nowadays out of a, you know, 1.3 1.4 engine, so they're so under stress, drive really well. Anyway, so thank you very much for your time. We've been just over 10 minutes now, so please feel free to give me a call on this particular car or anything else that you see at Motor Park Vehicles, and I'll be more than happy to go through that with you. Apologies about the quality of the video, but hopefully I've pointed a few bits and pieces out on the car, which again most dealers won't tell you about, but it's all about honesty with us. We'll tell you everything about the car, good, bad, indifferent, just so you know before you turn up what the car is going to look like. Okay, thank you again for your time.